Do you currently have an FHA loan or a VA loan with a 6.5 interest rate or higher? If you do, this video is for you. I've got a limited time product available where a lending partner of ours has bought a tranche of interest rates in the fives in order to refinance, and specifically refinance FHA and VA loans. Their FHA Streamlines and their VA IRRRLs into these lower interest rates now through the end of January 2024. Stay tuned. I'll tell you more. All right, Matt Gouget, Matt the Mortgage Guy. I'm going to tell you about these VA IRRRLs and these FHA Streamlines. If you want to connect me and my team, it's easy. Go to greatmortgagebroker.com. We're licensed in 48 states, so no matter where you're at, we can likely help. greatmortgagebroker.com. Now, I'm going to go into it. I'm going to give you a brief overview. Everybody's scenario is different, so I'm not going to go into all of the minutia. I'm just going to tell you that we've got FHA Streamline and VA IRRRLs available over the next 6 weeks. A lot of people are going to benefit from this. I just went and looked at some loans that I've closed, and I've closed some end of 22, beginning of 23 with interest rates from 6.75 to 7.15, depending on credit score and when you bought. You might be in this camp. And if you are, a refinance down to 5.749 could save you a ton of money. So I'm going to talk about two different loan products. I'm going to give you a little bit of the rules. Reach out to us if you're looking to refinance, right? On the FHA Streamlines, right? The purpose is to reduce your interest rate and your term only. It can't be a cash out, right? Max cash back to you in these transactions. We've got a structure where you can't get any more than $500 back. The best part about these loans, minimum documentation required. No appraisal. We don't have to run the automated approval system. We don't have to verify income or employment. And if you think about it, all we're doing is taking one FHA loan and refinancing you a new one with a lower rate and a lower payment, right? So there's no need for us to verify anything. We're putting you in a better situation. You're more likely to pay it at a lower rate and a lower payment, right? So quick guidelines on these. You have to have made 6 payments, 6 on-time payments, right? And 6 months have to have passed since you got the mortgage. It's not ones that closed 45 days ago. FHA won't allow you to do that. 210 days have passed since the closing date, which is more than likely going to align with these 6 payments being made. And some people would be like, hey, if I'm 4 payments in, can I make an extra 2? You can't, right? Because 210 days have to have passed since the quote unquote note date, closing date. And so if you closed it in February and your first payment was April, then you made April, May, June, July, August, September, you're clear, right? 210 days have passed since the note date. We've got 6 payments made. You'd qualify. That's enough about that. If you've got an FHA loan and you've got a rate that's higher than 6.5, you want to reach out, right? So reach out to us, greatmortgagebroker.com. Now I'm going to tell you quickly about a VA IRRRL. That's interest rate reduction refinance, interest rate reduction refinance loan. I don't know. One take, no edits. I'm not going to cut that out. You get all of me every time. The authentic Matt the Mortgage Guy. It's a streamlined version of a VA loan, right? Minimal documentation, just like the FHA Streamline. It's got to reduce the rate by at least 0.5%. That's a rule of these VA IRRRLs, right? We can't refinance you unless there's a benefit to you. Or you can go from an ARM, an adjustable mortgage, to a fixed. That's not very common. I don't know if I've seen any VA ARM. So like that, I'm not even going to get into. Just, you got to have a reduction of your interest rate. This is just like FHA is FHA to FHA. This is VA loan to VA loan, right? So you got an existing one. You've got a rate that we can lower. We're going to lower it down. We don't need to pull credit. We don't need income and employment. We don't need assets. We don't need an appraisal. We don't need to run our automated system. None of that, right? And so if you think you might be in a position where you could benefit from this, it won't hurt to try. The Geico slogan is, 20 minutes might save you 20%. Give us 5 minutes. Greatmortgagebroker.com. See if we can save you hundreds of dollars. I just looked at a scenario where I've got $1 million loan where I think I'm going to save this borrower $880 a month. And it's going to be quick and painless and not a lot of documents, right? Nothing out of pocket. And the next time they have a mortgage payment that comes in the mail, they're going to pay $880 less per month. Now, your smaller loan amount, don't expect me to save you $880. I'm not a magician, right? But let's have the conversation. GreatMortgageBroker.com, VA IRRRL, FHA Streamline. It's a special that a specific lender is running through the end of January. Who knows? They might extend it. But for now, I'm trying to find as many people as I can that can benefit from this so I can put them into this program and refinance their FHA or their VA loan. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.